Hello there. So some of you may have already seen the video I did about defending, is fitness actually any good for you? Because the question came up because I have recently ruptured my Achilles heel. So the aim of this video is maybe just to give you a little bit of a quick update, and hopefully I'll do more in a series of these videos, like maybe every week or so, just trying to give you a bit of an update of how I'm getting on, how the recovery process is going. For anybody else out there that's also damaged their Achilles heel and you've got a bit of perspective now to see how other things are happening, doesn't necessarily mean my progress is going to be the same as your progress, but it gives you a ballpark of to where you might want to be, or whether you're ahead or doing well or not. So I had my operation on Tuesday, so it's Friday now, filming this. I had it on Tuesday. The consultant said that that's it, reset, it's now day 0. So this is now day 3 of my recovery, onto 13 days total since actually having ruptured my Achilles. The operation went all right, went without complication. I had a 4-strand repair. I need to go away and Google that to know what that actually is, but once I know more and I've watched maybe a little video on YouTube on it, I'll probably tell you a bit more about it. But go away, 4-strand repair, that's what I had. I don't know much more about it. I haven't yet seen the wound, I haven't seen the scar. All I know is it hurts at the moment. It actually hurts more now after the operation than beforehand. Now, I don't think that's because there's more damage done, it's because of the operation, because my back of my leg's been sliced open. It's gonna hurt. It stings and burns like a banana. Fortunately, yesterday, I haven't been on any strong pain meds. It's just been paracetamol and ibuprofen, but I can tell when the paracetamol and ibuprofen are wearing off, it starts to sting that little bit more. The day after was definitely full day on the sofa, struggling to walk. Any slight movement really hurt. Codeine didn't touch it, but then the next day it's getting better, it's getting better. I'm now in the gym today, so 3 days later I'm in the gym now, not doing a massive amount. I'm not training, especially not in this first week. Just need to be here, show face for the customers, be around for support, answer their questions. There are a few things that the consultant was concerned about, and that's infection. So I don't want to be training too early on, I don't want to get too sweaty, just to keep the risk of infection down. And likewise, swelling as well. That's something that can really feel, I've got to keep my foot up all the time, or most of the time. Because when it's down, I can just feel the rush of blood to my feet. And because I can see my toes, you can see them start to go purple with the swelling that's occurring. And that's because I can't tense my calf muscle, which helps squeeze the blood back up the body and gets it out of the way. So I'm on blood thinners as well to help prevent blood clots and deep vein thrombosis down in my calf, because the blood isn't being pumped out. Just something to be aware of, and I'm having to keep my foot up as often as I can. It's sort of, whilst I'm sat here, I've got another chair, put my foot up there. Whilst I'm in the gym, I'm on this wheelie office chair. When I'm in the gym, I'll go put my foot up on a bench, provided nobody's using it, or I'll stick it up on my leg. Cross my legs over, just try and keep it as high as I can for as long as I can. Now, like I said, I'm 13 days into actually rupturing it, but I'm day 3 of now recovery. But it's going to be because obviously whatever healing has happened has now been completely torn apart by the surgery, so that's reset. I've got about 2 weeks in a cast, after which I should go into a boot. As far as I'm aware, I haven't seen the consultant yet. I go see them in a couple of weeks. That I should be then starting to be weight bearing in that boot. So that means I can start to move around a bit more. I can start to get on with work and things just a little bit better. At the minute, it's just really awkward being at home, having to hop up the stairs, and simple things like going to the toilet, helping wash up. Little things are just more awkward at the moment. Probably the biggest impact has got to be driving. Because my right leg, I can't use the accelerator, I can't use the brake. I mean, in a cast I can't do it anyway, but even when I'm weight bearing in a boot, because the boot's so big, I can't safely drive either. So that's 8 weeks, 2 weeks in a cast, 8 weeks in a boot that I'm not driving. I have to rely on other people to get me to and from work. Annoying, but you know, got got to work as well, being self-employed. Now, recovery time overall, as far as I'm aware, I've been told about 9 to 12 months before I'm back up to day -1 levels of fitness and strength. So that doesn't mean it's going to be 12 months before I'm starting to then, I don't know, start getting back into my 100 kilo front squats and stuff. It's going to be 12 months before I'm back to doing that. 12 months before I'm back to doing skipping, which sucks, but let's focus on what we can do. So in the meantime, I'm definitely going to do more upper body work, especially in the early days whilst my cast is on. I'm going to be back on the machines. Once I feel safe enough that I can do body weight pull-ups and dips and things like that, if my foot hit the floor, I'll then start moving on to them. Once I feel safe enough that I can transport, because I do weighted pull-ups, things like that, once I can transport the weight from the dumbbell rack over to the pull-up area, pull-up bar, then I can start doing weighted things as well. Likewise, mace flow work is definitely going to be on the back burner. I'm going to be looking at doing more traditional swings, so starting off with seated 360s, seeing what we can do, full 360s, 10 and 2s, doing pyramid work. Once I can stand, then I'll be moving on to those because that'll take a little bit of pressure through the legs. And then we'll slowly build up more dynamic flows and exercises with a bit more leg movement and steps as the 12 months goes on. Sword competitions are definitely out this year. There's a few in a couple of months' time, which, you know, I have heard stories of people making it back to training in 3 months. The Spartan event that I missed whilst I was waiting and spectating, a fella did come up to me and say he was back doing the Spartan within 6 months. But it's not necessarily something I want to risk. I'm going to see how it goes. And hopefully I'll be back at the Spartan race next year to support my wife, and one of my clients does want to have a little bit of competition, so maybe we'll see how we go in 12 months. So far as that's about it for the update today. I just want to say thank you for everybody's well-wishing support, offering of help as well. You know, support for the recovery. Thank you. It does mean a lot when, you know, even some of my other gym clients that come here, they just say, oh, how are you doing? What's going on? Things like that. You know, we're pretty much strangers for the most part, but just, you know, wishing me well means a lot. And you can definitely tell the people that don't do it compared to the people that do. So far, it's taken it easy. We've got to see the consultant in the wound clinic in about a week and a bit to get my cast off. I suppose then I'll know more, then I'll actually see the wound, show you lot as well, and hopefully start getting back into a little bit more training. It's going to be slow. I'm itching to get going. Just got to take it steady. I'm wise enough now to know not to rush an injury. Just got to take it steady, build it up, because it feels slow, but ultimately it's faster in the long run to take it steady and bit by bit. Hopefully you'll follow me along and I can keep up with these videos as we go. I'll see you soon.